In this video we're gonna have a look at everything you need to know when going on holiday to the Playa del Cura in Gran Canaria. If you haven't booked yet, then this is also a great video to see if Playa del Cura is actually the right holiday destination for you in Gran Canaria or not. Also in this video, tips that can save you loads of money, a few things to watch out for, as well as some great tips that will make your holiday even better. If you're going to Playa del Cura and just staying here for a couple of days, I would not necessarily advise this, but if you're staying a week or longer, definitely advise you to rent a car, because Playa del Cura is not very big. There's not so many things to see or do here. And if you do want to explore a little bit further, a car will help you. Like by example, Puerto de Morgan is very close by, and also the Playa de Amadores, two very nice beaches, but they will be hard to get to if you don't have a car. If you are renting a car in Gran Canaria, do it at the airport. There you can get a car. If you do it right, for less than €100 a week with fully comprehensive insurance. You can find the company that I used on my website at checkedholidays.com/cars, as well as a quick list of what to do and what not to do when you're traveling in Gran Canaria with the car. If you are renting a car, like I mentioned, go to Puerto de Morgan, it's very close by. There's also many other beaches. You can find more in my beach guide of the nice beaches on the island to explore. But if you want to explore, go up into the mountain, just drive around a little bit. It's very unique experience and very different than the resorts. Also, you can go onto the other side of the island where you have Puerto de las Nieves and Agayete, which is like a fisherman village, I can say. They have really good fish restaurants here. It's much cheaper than in most of the resorts as well in Gran Canaria, and it's just a great experience to see something different. Agayete and Puerto de las Nieves. Also, you can take a swim here in the saltwater pools. It's also a nice experience. It's all free, so definitely go and have a look there. Close by to Playa del Cura is the Palomito Park. You can go here by bus or organized excursions. There's also another zoo, which is the Cocodrilo Zoo, but it's basically on the other side of the island. So I think if you want to go to a zoo, go to the Palomito Park. It's definitely my advice. You can go here, you can see dolphins, there's bird shows, parrot shows, so great for the entire family, especially if you're traveling with small children. So next is a couple of warnings I quickly want to give you. When you're going to Playa del Cura, know that for as far as last time I was here, there were no electronic stores there. But if you're going to cruise around on the island and going to visit other places, know that you will find electronic stores there offering very cheap deals. Do watch out for these kind of stores. There's always some kind of a catch. They try to upsell you things or change the product, or they kind of wrap it as a present for someone. But then as soon as you come home, you find out it's a different product inside, or they play tricks on your credit card. It's been loads of stories written about this. The entire internet is full of people writing this on TripAdvisor and things like this. So just stay away from these kind of things. Also, if you are really urgently need to buy a new mobile phone or a new kind of electronic, then do go to MediaMarkt in Las Palmas. At least there you know you have a trusted brand. If you can wait, then wait until you come home. At least if you're from within the European Union, you at least have a 2-year warranty, which you may or may not have when you buy it in Gran Canaria, depending on the store you buy it in. So I would say wait or go to the MediaMarkt. So something that is very popular in Gran Canaria is the Buggy Tours. What I would say about these Buggy Tours is do pay attention that you book with a good company. If you book with a good company, it can be great fun. If you book with the wrong company, so do read reviews before online. If you book with the wrong company, you're just going to drive on the roads. You're going to stop at random points of sale where they sell you coffees or whatever. So just make sure you book with a good company. I personally think it's a little bit too expensive with most companies for the cruising around for 2 or 3 days, 2 or 3 hours. Basically, you could have a car for the entire week, and I would much prefer that. So I just quickly want to point out one more time before I move on to these next tips is that Gran Canaria is a great place. I'm just giving you these tips so you can have a great holiday there. If you like this kind of advice, like I always do, talk about the good and the bad with the end goal of you having a better holiday, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Click the subscribe button and you will find all my videos even more easy. There's about 60 of them covering Gran Canaria and hundreds covering all other destinations in Spain and abroad. So the next thing is about these random flyers you can find on the street. If it's for a bar or a restaurant or a nightclub or something, totally fine. If it offers some kind of excursions, just don't pick them up, don't even deal with them. Most of the time it's a very short, small excursion. It can be free or just a couple of euros, but the rest of the day you have to sit through a very long sales presentation. I would say don't deal with these kind of things. It's not worth it. Leave these flyers alone. The same is when people walk up to you on the street and they basically offer you a lottery ticket. You're gonna scratch these lottery tickets and suddenly you've won a great prize that you have to go and pick up somewhere else. If this happens in Playa del Cura, then they will pay you the taxi as well to take you to this place, but they will not pay you the taxi back. So basically you're wasting money unless you do like the timeshare thing with them. So don't go on these kind of things. It's just a waste of time and money. So what is the best way for you to get from the airport to Playa del Cura? The best way would be to take a shuttle, but it's a little bit random because the shuttle buses, they don't seem to go all year round. If they do go, then they're around €5.50. I think it's because it's such a small place that they only go in the peak seasons here. Another option would be to take a taxi. A taxi is around €40. For shuttles or taxis, I would definitely advise you to book them before online, because the shuttles you can't book in the airport, you have to book them before online, and the taxi, if you book them before online, at least you will be sure that you have child seats there if you need them, and also you have a locked-in price. So if you get stuck in traffic or your taxi driver doesn't know exactly where to go exactly, then you will have a locked-in price. Otherwise, the price will just run up. So for all these reasons, I would advise you to book before online. You can find all the companies I used on my website, checkedholiday's.com/links. So Gran Canaria has nice weather all year round, and Playa del Cura really ain't an exception to this. Do know that there is a little bit of a summer and a winter season. Winter season would basically be November, December, January and February, but these are still very springy, summery temperatures compared to other countries in most of Europe. Average temperature is a high of 21 degrees and a low of 15 degrees. Rain is 2 to 3 days a month, and the sea temperature is 18 degrees. So all of this still makes for a very nice climate compared to most of the other European countries around this time. And this is also why Gran Canaria is very popular for many people from European countries to come on a holiday here. If you're looking for really hot summer weather, then May, June, July, August and September are definitely great months. Also October, but do know that in October there already can start to come a little bit more rain in this period. Average temperature has a high of 26 degrees and a low of 20 degrees. Rain is non-existing except for maybe like October. You could see a couple of days with rain, and the sea temperature is a really nice 22 degrees. So for most people this is a great temperature to go swimming. If you're looking to travel on a budget, or if you want to find the best deal for your hotel, know that March and April are most likely your best months. The climate is a little bit in between winter and in between summer, so it's a great climate. It's a high of 21 degrees and a low of 16 degrees. Rain is about 1 day a month, so almost non-existent, and the sea temperature is 20 degrees. So March and April together with November, these 3 months, if you're looking at traveling on a budget, or if you want to find the best deal, these might be the best months for you. Except for maybe some holidays like Easter holidays. Those periods in these months, of course, are not cheap because everyone wants to go there. But outside of the Easter holidays, these 3 months, March, April and November, are your best choice. If you want to find out everything about the hotels I would advise, then you can click right here. This will take you to the website, and there you can find all the hotels I've been to and the ones I would advise. But also, if you're not 100% sure if this is the right holiday destination for you, you can click right here, and there you can see all the different holiday destinations in Gran Canaria, and you can find out which one is the right one for you.